He was the boyfriend who swept Zenaya Barney off her feet.
You said he almost seemed like the dream guy.
Yeah, still like a wonderland with him.
She says 27-year-old Daniel Drayton was a handsome, charismatic conversationalist she met on a dating app.
Like, we talked so much, we had so much in common. You know, he seemed like a real good guy.
She had no idea her life was in danger.
You see, I could have told you in danger in the first fucking 5 seconds of this shit. And you know why? Did y'all not see the forehead on that nigga? See, bro. You see, bro. I don't know. It'll be one time. It'll be right here. I'll be like, girls is smart, and then then something happen, and then I'm thinking the opposite. You know what I'm saying? You see, and guys ain't that smart either, but I use context clues when I'm dealing with who I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at patterns. And as a man, I see patterns. And knowing, like, I can tell you from a distance, that nigga crazy. For some reason, niggas with, no offense to, now I guess, you know, don't hit me with the all police. The fuck? But a nigga with that forehead, that hairline, nigga with a forehead like that, you can't be trusted, bro. You can't be trusted.
You never wake up one day and be like, my boyfriend that I'm dating is gonna try to kill me.
The man she thought she was falling for, allegedly stalking her, threatening her,
I'll kidnap that
and her son,
go to anything.
nearly choking her to death. Now we're learning Daniel Drayton is also a suspected murderer and rapist.
That nigga nose look like a interstate. Nigga nose like a highway. Look at that motherfucker. It look like an overly long street. Like, see, bro. You know, it's certain shit we all got. It's certain deficiencies we all got. But you gotta really look at certain deficiencies that niggas may have a hard time getting over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes what happens is you get a dude like this nigga, nose longer than a fucking racetrack. And you be like, he might be a cool dude. He might not let that affect him. But when he come off all too good to be true, why is he doing that? Because he's trying to overcompensate over that big ass nose. See, I'm not a tall nigga. But I don't overcompensate for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you knew it would be a problem. If you fucking with a short nigga, right? This is how you know you got a overcompensating ass short nigga on your hands. He wanna start a conflict any chance he gets so he can feel big. I used to be like that. But I'm not like that no more. This is when I was younger. You know, I was a little younger. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man now. I don't need to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get. But that's my thing. Niggas overcompensating. This nigga came through trying to be your dream nigga. I don't know, give you flowers and shit. Whatever he doing. To overcompensate for that long ass forehead and that girthy ass nose. You gotta put two and two together. Now, that's not saying that you shouldn't fuck with a nigga that don't give effort. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you need a nigga in the middle. Such thing as balance. I don't believe in balance in a lot of areas in life. But when it comes to relationship, there is balance. There is a balance of doing too much and doing too little. We need you right in the middle, sir. And you gotta feel like that. I was with a girl, and she just did too fucking much. turned me all the way off. Some girls would think, even if you look at a girl and she's attractive, if she do too much, she's gonna turn you off. But if she do too little, she's gonna turn you off. You have to find a perfect fucking medium. Because if not, there's a fucking problem. She is hiding something. Either she's crazy, she's lazy, she's fugazi. Miss Stacy.
Accused of killing 29-year-old nurse Samantha Stewart last month and luring a number of women he met on dating sites into a string of heinous assaults. Zanea says Drayton first contacted her on the app Plenty of Fish in November of last year. She says she wasn't even looking for love.
He hit me up for like 2 days straight, didn't pay it any mind. Then I finally replied. And from there, like our conversations went like every day.
They struck up a fast friendship. It quickly turned to romance.
He wanted a lot in life and he had goals. No red flags, nothing to complain about. It was a delight to talk to him at that time.
How often did you guys see each other?
Every day. It was not a day we didn't see each other.
They dated 6 months. Drayton even met her young son. Zanea asked us not to show him.
The perfect guy. That's how it's, pretended to be.
But alarm bells went off when she saw another woman calling Drayton's phone. Zanea picked up.
And I was just like, oh, how did you meet him? She said, oh, through the app. I said, Plenty of Fish. She said, yes. And I was like, okay, but did he mention to you, he has a girlfriend? She was like, oh, no, he didn't mention that at all. And I just told him to get out my car. And that was how things started going left from that point on.
She says she broke it off, but he persisted, pleading to get her back, even trying to contact her on social media using multiple aliases.
And how did things start to spiral?
Every day he'll keep hitting me up, he'll wait outside my house to the point he'll sleep outside my house, spend the night, or up watching my window.
When did you start realizing that there might be a threat to you?
The night he waited outside my house, I don't know the particular day, but it was in June.
She says he started throwing rocks at her window, at one point sneaking inside.
And then that's when he placed a ladder clean through my window because I wouldn't let him in my house.
Another night, Barney says she filmed Drayton.
Where the fuck that nigga get that big ass ladder from? You seen that ladder. No nigga, you can't hide that. You can't hide no big ass ladder. I hope see niggas, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know how y'all girls do it. Y'all really comment below. If you a female and you watching this, tell me how do y'all. I told a lot of niggas. Oh shit, bro. Excuse me. Sorry. Stick with me. And I told fellas, I said, man, you know what? Don't even think it's all about you. It's a lot of factors. It's a lot of stuff hurting niggas. Niggas like this. You start responding to a nigga messages. This nigga go to some fucking store that sells 50-foot ladders, and now he crawling through your window, knocking off your AC unit. It's just shit like this that you just don't. Who got time for this? Nigga, it's tariffs. Trump, nigga, you got, man, they deporting niggas and shit. There's too much shit going on. This nigga want to jump through the ladders and shit. Niggas want to be acrobatic for some pussy. I'm just trying to live, nigga. This could have went a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? When life was good. Life was good. Like now, 2016, summer 16, life was good. What? You could have told her a whole nigga whip. So what? We outside the next day. Right now, eggs is $8. Oh man, get your lame ass on.
Waiting out front, she claims she began to receive chilling texts and calls like this one, threatening to harm her son.
I'll kidnap that.
That's what you gonna do?
I'll do anything. Run to my grave, my.
You gonna do what?
I called you the squats, but you want to talk sideways up your.
Say you gonna do what to my son? You say you gonna.
Your family. I warned you today. I said, yo, sit next to me real quick, and I'm gonna squash everything. You didn't text me, just pick up my call, my. It's a game, man. It's not a movie, man.
That's when I knew, he has to go.
On June 13th, things escalated.
The day started off with him blowing my phone up as usual. He just kept calling me. So I just like, let me just answer. And he was like, oh, can we link up? I just want to talk to you. I'm about to go to California for a job.
She reluctantly agreed to see him off. They met for lunch. He didn't eat, but he asked if she could drop him at a nearby park.
I come into the park, I'm driving like this. I actually pull up exactly right here. That's when he proceeded to sit here and say, are we still gonna be together? Are we still gonna be back together? And I said no.
She says he refused to get out of the car.
And that's when he just looked at me in the car and then jumped across, had both of his knees on top of my knees while my seatbelt was still on. And he got two of his hands stuck, his whole thumb in my throat, and that's why I still have the mark to this day.
At some point, did you think this is it?
When he was choking me, I can't even describe the feeling. That's when I kept feeling like this is it. I just kept thinking about my son. Like I have to live for my son. I have to get out.
In the very spot where it happened, she shows us how she narrowly escaped.
So I couldn't breathe, and at that moment, I had no choice but to just use my door and open it, and I got out, fell like this on the floor, and as I looked up, I seen 3 men come out the parking lot.
3 workers, seeing her in distress, rushed to help.
They asked me where I was all right. They was trying to save me from him. He viciously came around the car trying to attack me again. He kept saying he was gonna kill me.
The men call police, but Drayton takes off.
If those 3 men didn't appear, I wouldn't be here.
Days later, Drayton was arrested and eventually...
Bro, this nigga has so many red flags. So you drop this nigga off at the park. You know, and like I said, we all at different areas of our life. No offense, but like, if you ain't got no ride and no job, she should have been dropping him off at the nearest job fair, not at no park. Well, he about to go hoop? He about to go on the slide? What is going on? Talking about he didn't eat at Chipotle. He probably didn't have no Chipotle money. See, and that's the real. And I'm gonna say something that a lot of people ain't gonna like right now. A lot of these dudes be trying to use these BBW women, which I don't like at all. And they use all women in general, but I see it a lot with BBWs and stuff like that. And they try to use these BBW women, and then when they just can't get their way with their BBW women, they resort to being mean, or in this case, they resort to violence. This is facts. This is facts. Okay, that might not be a fact in a sense what the definition of a fact is, but this happens a lot. This happens a lot, bro. If you ever see, and it's funny, you ever see. It's always like, and it's always a dude that look like him. Am I lying? Am I lying? This is like the prototypical. I think I got a homie that look just like this nigga who got a beat, who do the same shit. It's something, I don't know what it is, bro. But humans are, humans are patterns.
Charged with trespassing and strangulation, but a Nassau County judge later granting his release. Turns out, Drayton had already served 4 years in a Connecticut prison on multiple charges, including second-degree strangulation, unlawful restraint, and violating a restraining order. The Nassau County Court telling ABC News there was no way the judge could have known. The judge didn't know there was an out-of-state criminal history. Weeks after his release, that New York nurse Samantha Stewart is found dead in her home. Another 23-year-old woman raped. Police uncover both had gone on a date with Drayton.
The common denominator in these 2 cases, one being a murder, one being a rape, is dating websites.
How concerned were you when you found out that he had been released after that incident with you?
I was scared. I found out he was released that Wednesday when they pronounced that he may have murdered that young lady. I was so scared. I'm like, what can a mother do to protect her son?
The hunt leads investigators all the way to California.
2 independent investigations, as they progressed, led our detectives to one and the same individual. That individual was tracked across the country.
A fugitive task force and Los Angeles police eventually tracking him down in North Hollywood, arresting him last week in a hotel where they say he had raped and attempted to kill a woman he was holding hostage. He has pleaded not guilty to those charges. Drayton allegedly told investigators he had committed as many as 7 murders. Authorities now investigating.
At this point in time, any comments that he's made to us about his participation in other crimes has not been verified yet, but there is a lot of work.
This shit got dark. 7 months, bro. You know what, man? See, you know, and the thing is, I never understood restraining orders. I never understood them. Cause it's not like it's a force field when you go in a fucking 10-yard radius to somebody. Motherfucker, nigga, I still gotta call the police. And y'all don't just teleport there. It's stupid. Y'all need to figure out why I'm putting a restraining order on that motherfucker. Lock him up. Anybody who needs a restraining order on that other person, y'all don't need to somehow, we got a restraining order on you. No, nigga. Investigate why I want a restraining order on that person. They like put a restraining order on him for you. Motherfucker, okay, well he breaking my shit. Well then nigga, he broke the restraining order. But then what am I do? What am I do then? It's too late now. Somebody comment if I'm not understanding a restraining order. I feel like if I put a restraining order on somebody, I am scared for my life. Correct? So how the fuck would a restraining order stop someone from taking my life? Come on. If they had any understanding of the law, I wouldn't need a restraining order on them. So I'm gonna put a restraining order and now they just gonna obey the law? What sense does that make?
In an interview with the New York Daily News, Drayton speaking out from behind bars, admitting he did choke Zanea, calling himself a, quote, good person, but saying that voices in his head make him do these things. Drayton went on to claim he was hoping to get caught because he didn't want anyone else to get hurt. But Zanea says that man she once fell for should not be underestimated.
No, I would literally believe that he would kill. Like, his eyes, everything he did to me, I believe that he's capable of anything.
You feel guilt?
I felt guilty in the beginning because I kept feeling like, how can I not see the signs?
Zanea now says she's swearing off all those dating apps for good.
Has this changed your outlook on those online dating apps?
Completely. I deleted every single one.
Los Angeles detective Trent Thurber investigates criminals using online dating to prey on their victims.
Online dating makes it a lot easier to trick somebody.
Thurber's advice when dating online, take things slow and do your research.
Checking the internet, there's a lot of information out there. Background checks are always good if you're willing to go the extra mile.
Experts say you can reverse image search your date to see where else their photo pops up. And trust your gut if something feels off.
Our instinct maybe needs to come into play. If you get one of those nervous feelings, maybe that's the time to cut it off and move on.
For Zanea, her harrowing experience has forced painful reflection and conviction to share her story as a warning for others.
Do you feel lucky to have survived?
I feel highly blessed, and I thank God every day about it because I relive it every day, you know. It just doesn't go away.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show.
Yeah. I hope. Damn, man. You know what? That sucks. That really does. Because that shit, like, and that's the problem. That's the problem, bro. It's these weird was hearing shit. But that's the problem. That's the problem. When people do shit, when somebody goes through a bad experience, it fucks it up for the rest of people. You know what I'm saying? That fucks up for the rest of people. You go on World Star Hip Hop, you see a police officer beating up some dude. Now everybody's scared of police officers. Not all police officers might be bad, but it's just how stuff goes. Like, you might not be racist, but you know what? A black dude took your purse. Now it's fucking all black people. Very understandable. In her case. First, I don't know how many times she done picked up a nigga off a dating app. But a nigga she picked up off the dating app damn near killed her. I mean, she was damn near dead. He just killed 7 prior females. She was next. I don't know how she made it out alive. Nigga tried to kill her broad day in the park. That's a crazy nigga. So my thing is, that's, you know, shit like that just fucks up everything for everybody, man. And you know, I don't like to end these videos without a solution. Maybe it's a tough solution, but we need tough solutions to get tough shit done. Let's start protecting these women, man. Let's start protecting these women, bro. And nigga, let's be better dudes. I mean, that's it. I mean, you know, you could tell girls to be careful, but no, I mean, we need better men out here, you know, because it's like, well, shit. I mean, you can't really, the thing is like, who do you know you can't trust? I guess you really don't know. But I also got something for these police, these jails. Lock these niggas up. Damn. I had Domino's earlier. Lock these niggas up. Lock these niggas up. You weird, you a weirdo. You smell, you just smell weird. Lock them up. You just smell weird. Nigga look weird. Any nigga that look like he did something. Any suspicion, lock him up. We ain't got time for niggas like that. You know, I ain't never been locked up for no shit like this. You know why? I don't even... What? Me? I've never been tried. Because why? I'm not a weird nigga. And if you a nigga watching my video, I'm pretty sure you haven't either. Because why? You not a weird nigga. I'm gonna leave it at that. But it's about that time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Now's where you going. I don't know, but I know that I'm back. And I'm gone, but I'm gone now. I'm gone. I'm gone. Boom! Loaded up, young nigga, let it get loaded up. Pour some drink, yeah, I pour. In it tonight, in the streets, I'm